Buckskin here, your Sega Genesis geek. And I get a lot of requests, for game recommendations from guys who's saying they like fresh into fucking collecting Sega Genesis games. And they want me to give them some recommendations for games you should get. We're just starting off. Well, which games should you get? Well, I got a list of my top 20 fucking favorite games of all time. But, I wanted to do a special video talking about affordable games on the Sega Genesis. Because a lot of the games I mentioned on that list have gone up in value. And they're not really very affordable anymore. But today, we're going to talk about like the top 50 games on the Sega Genesis under $10. Yeah, all the games on this list will be under $10. Which is very affordable, It's a great way to start off your Sega Genesis collection, but get a bunch of these cheaper games. And then move on to the expensive ones, right? Yeah. So, like the Sonic the Hedgehog games. Yeah, all three of the original Sonic the Hedgehog games, Sonic 1, 2, and 3, are all under $10. In fact, you might be able to find it for like $5. You can get the whole Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy for like $15. Now, Sonic and Knuckles costs a little bit more, maybe like $7 or $8, but still pretty fucking good, Also, the Road Rash games, Road Rash 1 and 2, are each less than $10, or like $7 or $8, right? But Road Rash 3, that game's more like $20, but it's actually pretty much worth it, because this is a great fucking game, Or, right, you'll get the Sega Genesis 6-pack, yeah, that game's under $10, but includes 6 awesome fucking games: Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Revenge of Shinobi, Super Hang-On, awesome games. And all on one fucking cartridge for less than $10. Ain't that great? Hell yeah! Now I do have a couple recommendations for a couple games that are slightly more than $10, right? Maybe like $11 to $12, right? But they're worth it. Like Lost Vikings. That's a cool game that maybe goes for like $12 or so. Slightly more than $10, but totally worth it. It's a game where you play as 3 different Vikings who all have different powers, but you gotta use them each to fucking figure out how to get to each level, use their different abilities and shit. It's pretty fucking cool. Kind of a problem-solving action-adventure game. It's badass. And Demolition Man. That game might actually go up to like $15, but it's totally fucking worth it because it's a really awesome game. Based on the Demolition Man movie, which is an awesome fucking movie. Oh yeah. Oh, and True Lies. True Lies is a game based on an awesome Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. And the game is pretty fucking badass. But it might run you for slightly more than $10. Maybe like $11, right? Oh, and Beavis and Butthead. That's a good game. Slightly more than $10, but it's totally worth it. It's a badass game, right? But for games under $10, right? Under $10, you could actually get all the Strike games for under $10. The games like Desert Strike, or Jungle Strike, the sequel to Desert Strike, or Urban Strike, the sequel to Jungle Strike. Yeah, all of the Strike games are each under $10, right? And also all the Mortal Kombat games, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 are all under $10, right? Well, there's also a Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. That game's a little more expensive, but there's Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3. Those are each $10 a piece. In fact, a lot of fighting games you can find for less than $10. Like Fatal Fury 2. You can find that for less than $10. Now, when I say the games are, like less than $10, I mean just the loose cartridge by its fucking self. If you want to get the game in the box with the instruction manual, it costs a little bit more. You're usually about twice the price. You pay like $7 for the game in a loose cartridge. It'll be like $14 for the game complete in the box. But with fighting games, you might want to get that, right? Because the instruction manual is pretty useful. And it's where it shows all the fucking special moves and shit like that. With fighting games, you might want to pay the extra money and get it in the box with the instruction manual, but you don't have to, right? You can get a lot of cool fighting games, like Eternal Champions, and Art of Fighting, Primal Rage, Samurai Showdown, King of the Monsters, and King of the Monsters 2 are each less than $10 a piece, Or Road Blasters. Yeah, you can get Road Blasters for less than $10. That game's awesome. It's just like the fucking arcade game it's based on. It's such a badass game. Or Vectorman. You can get Vectorman for less than $10. Or Zero Tolerance. That's a badass game. I made a whole video just about Zero Tolerance. It's so fucking cool. Or Shakan the Forever Man. That game's less than $10. Or Phantom 2040. You know, I'm not even a big fan of Phantom, but this is a fucking cool game. Hell fucking yeah. Or Ren and Stimpy's Invention. That game's less than $10. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Light Crusade. That's a fucking cool game. Flashback, The Quest for Identity. Yeah, you can get that for less than $10. Generations Lost, which it's a pretty fucking cool game. Outrun 2019. Tasmania and the sequel, Taz and Escape from Mars. You can get them each for less than $10. Mick and Mac the Global Gladiators. Hard Driving. Risk. Oh, that's a cool game. Risk. It's like Risk on your fucking Sega Genesis. You can fucking play Risk on your Sega Genesis for less than $10. Eco the Dolphin. Yeah, Eco the Dolphin is less than $10. In fact, in the sequel, Eco Tides of Time is less than $10. And Eco Junior. In fact, all three of the WWF fucking games are for less than $10. Isn't that crazy? You know? Yeah. Oh, and the James Bond games. All the James Bond trilogy, all less than $10. That fucking crazy? There's so many awesome fucking games on the Sega Genesis that you can get for less than fucking $10. You know? Well, if you want to pay $20, you can get even more games, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put together a list of some of the affordable games on the Sega Genesis. There's more. There's so fucking many more, but that's all I'm talking about right now. Anyway, till fucking next time, keep it fucking real.
A machine that will give him the power to journey into the Mega World with thousands of colors, 16-bit graphic technology, and 10-channel Mega Stereo sound. The most advanced video game system in the universe.
Yes!
Mega Drive from Sega.